What's up everybody, how's it going? We're playing some 1x6 as Ember Spirit. We're gonna go for the Flame Guard build. It's because I was kind of browsing around on the 1x6 stats website looking for what seemed interesting, what's performing well right now. And this is one that stuck out to me. I have tried Ember Spirit's Flame Guard build before and it wasn't good, but that was a long time ago. Right? Like that was a long time ago. And since then the game has changed quite considerably. So I thought let's give it another shot. I have no idea what we need to build to make this work. I'm guessing some sort of like spell-based thing. I'm guessing. I am not sure. I honestly, again, don't really have any idea. But we'll figure it out. Let's pick up all of this. And then we're gonna go ahead and just get started. We're gonna run in here, put down a ward. And then we're gonna use a Flame Guard to stack this and clear it. Well, we're gonna stack it and we're gonna clear it. And that's the plan. Cool. It's nice. We can come in here and can I? No, that is not how. Oh. Well, we're already making mistakes. That didn't take very long. Okay, well now I know that. I thought the guys would keep chasing or at least pause, not fully give up the chase. That is a little unfortunate, but it's just an easy camp, don't worry about it. We'll catch up in no time. Right, like Flame Guard is one of those things where it scales up really nicely because it offers a lot more uptime. And so as soon as we get that going on, we'll be just fine. For now, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this here. Very good. Nice and clean. Oh, I'll get some movement speed right away. Yeah. What do we build? I'm thinking just get Octarine immediately, right? We need cooldown reduction pretty badly. So I might as well just lean into that from the very beginning. This time I'm not using Sleight of Fist. Oh, I'm not falling for that a second time. No. Alright, there we go. This should be a very easy clear. Yeah, very easy clear. So, anyway, we are currently probably gonna come to an end with our little donation-a-thon for our fundraiser that we did. And I just wanted to briefly talk about that. So, look at how much money we have raised. Almost 8,000. I mean, isn't that just fantastic? Right? Makes me very happy to see so much support for this. And I'm just... Honestly, I'm glad that we did something, right? I'm glad that we kind of came together and made something happen, something good, right? Feels nice. I don't know. I'm definitely somebody who just, if things aren't going well, what helps me sort of wrap my mind around it a little bit and feel a bit better about the situation is trying to do something about it, right? Just being proactive in some sort of way. And I feel like that's something we did. So, thank you very much to everybody who supported. Thank you everybody for being there, right? No matter how much you gave, no matter if you gave, it was still all just fantastic and very helpful. And yeah. Now, important, this is all already donated. Right? So all of the money you already raised, it's already with the charity. There's no in-between process. We don't have to wait for anything. You don't have to wait for me to tell you in a week that, yes, all the money is in. No. It's already all in. It's already all taken care of, right? I took a few donations myself from people that ended up, they were like, I can't, the payment options here don't work. Can you do it for me? But I've already also pitched all of that in as well as the money that I donated myself. So I think overall it's all done and I like that. It's already taken care of. Oh, if you take lethal damage but under Flame Guard effect, you apply strong dispel and heal for its remaining durability. This will destroy the shield. Ooh, rest in peace shield. Okay. But yeah, and just wanted to kind of like thank you for that. We had some fun too. It definitely wasn't a long forever stream. It wasn't meant to be, right? We streamed for, I don't know, 32 hours, something like that. So, in my opinion, a fair amount. But we had some fun with it. And we ran a wiggle, we did a wiggle, and that was pretty cool too. Ooh, that is nice, but I think I'm gonna go and just go for the Flame Guard stuff, right? Wanna pick that up first? Okay. Come in here, pick up this, go back. Hello.
Your tower is under attack.
No, we managed to actually hold them back, so that's very good. Alright, whew, that was close, but we made it. Alright, we're all good, we're all good. There was definitely a little spooky there, but not a problem. Does the 7,927 include your 1,000 euros? Yes, 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 it does include that. I did just, you know, pitch it in like that as well. I felt that way we all, you know, see it clearly and all of that. When the stream ends, is the donation ended or it keeps going? I'm not sure what you mean with that. But you can always just donate yourself. You don't need to do it through the stream. Right? Direct Relief is still out there. You can also support other charities. One of the, like the charity that I originally considered, but then we didn't end up going with because they didn't have any infrastructure in place for me to do it nice and practically on the stream, was just the Red Cross. Like, that's a good one. But, you know, just kind of look around a bit. See what you think feels appropriate to you. What are causes that you are willing to support. Like, I've kind of talked about this before, but something that I personally didn't feel comfortable with is support for any sort of military operations. That's something that I don't really want to get into that right now, right? That's like a whole big topic by itself, and I don't think that's appropriate right now. But that's just something I personally didn't feel comfortable with. But there's lots of stuff out there that you can support, that you can help with. You know, just pick something that you feel is alright for you. Okay. Well, then the rise says 7 days to go. Oh no, that's just, I don't even know why that is. I actually, yeah, you're right. It does say 7 days to go, and I have no idea why. It shouldn't. It genuinely just straight up shouldn't, and I don't know why it does. So, yeah, a little annoying, but you know, what can you do? Alright, let's go back. This whole system we are using is still a bit work in progress, I think. So it's not all fully figured out, it's not all ideal. But, you know, I think it's good that it exists. Pick up this, disassemble here, unlock combining here. Yeah, if I get that Octarine, it's not quite gonna be full uptime, right? But it's gonna be pretty close. It's gonna be pretty close. When is Puck in 1x6? Puck is actually really bad right now. I just tried to record a Puck video because I thought it would be funny. But Puck is really unusably bad right now, I think. The problem the hero has is that he relied a lot on the Witch Fury. And Witch Fury is just not in the game anymore. Right? That item was just removed. And so he just doesn't really have a good way of dealing damage. At least from my experience. I mean, you can always go for like a phase shift right click build, but those are boring and I don't like them. So I don't really want to play with that. But yeah, Puck is a bit of a struggle at the moment. Let me see if I can even get this bonus stack here. Ah, no. That guy rooted himself in place. Alright. Yes, I will get Flame Guard. Armor increase. Is there a Wraith King? What's that Wraith King doing? Nothing yet. I expect it to be a Q build then? Already having the epic on that? Ah, I just barely didn't get it. So, Flame Guard heals you for a maximum of 6% health per second, and Flame Guard damage increases by a maximum of 60%. The lower your health, the greater the increase in damage and healing. Flame Guard can no longer be dispelled. The no longer dispelled thing is pretty important. I mean, of course it's important against opponents because they can't dispel it, but it's also very important against creeps because I haven't been able to farm this camp Because they would just dispel it, right? And then that would kind of take care of it. Yeah, Flame Guard keeps us alive now, which is pretty cool. Hello, friend. Yeah, I'm next to a Terrorblade, which is nice because Terrorblade can't really do that much against me. But I did very much deliberately choose that. Alright, coming in here. Tomorrow I'm gonna take a day off. I'm gonna go ahead and take it easy for a day. And actually that's not true. I gotta go into town. I gotta go and do some paperwork stuff, which isn't very fun. Yeah, I saw that my passport ran out and my ID is about to run out. So I have to get new ones. Which is kind of annoying, but you know, that's definitely something you don't want to postpone, because by the time you need it, right, by the time, well, like, I guess, like, yeah, when you need it, it's already kind of too late. You want to make sure that that's already taken care of long ahead of time. It's not tomorrow, only forever stream. Wouldn't that still be a tomorrow? Just wondering. Or is the implication that, like, the world will end with the stream? Check your driver's license too. That's actually a good point. That should no. Wait, you're right. No, I didn't. That might actually also expire. Ah, crap. No, you're right. If the other stuff is expiring, the driver's license is probably next in line. Alright, I gotta check that. You're absolutely right. I will do that. Hello, friend. What are you? W build. Yes, under me. There you go. Nice. I mean, that was pretty obvious what the guy was going for. It's a Terrorblade, right? But like, we don't mind being on low HP, and it's not like the Terrorblade can kill us. There's no burst damage there. So it should be good. So we get to see Baumi of the month if we extend forever stream long enough. Well, I don't think so. I highly doubt that we're gonna go for that long. But, well, yeah, I guess eventually we would have to do. What happens if your ID expires? Do you stop being a citizen of Germany? So, actually, I just talked to a friend of mine about this. So, a good friend of mine, Kevin, he is actually, he's a Beamter. What's that in English? He's, he works in, public service. What do you... I don't know. Point being, he works at City Hall, right? And he was actually the one who told me, go check if your ID is still up to date, if your passport expired. And I'm like, huh? And then he told me it's actually illegal, a bureaucrat. That's right. He's a government official. That's what he is. Which is kind of weird to say, because I've known that guy since kindergarten, and now he is a government official. How does that even happen? Civil servant, there you go, something like that. He's not elected, he just works there, right? So, point being, look at that, what a beautiful uptime. Point being, it's actually illegal to not have valid ID in Germany. I didn't know that. It's a literal, it's like straight up illegal. You need to make sure that you have valid ID. And you can be fined if you don't. So if your ID expires and you don't have an application in to have it renewed already, then you can get fined for that. That's why he said, yeah, you gotta take care of that, you know? So I'm taking care of that. I don't want to get fined. But I didn't know that either, that that's illegal. What do we get? What do we buy? It seems like a Radiance would probably be good to like double down on all of the magic damage, right? You go to jail. I don't think you go to jail for not having an ID. That seems unlikely. But either way, I have to do it. That's all I'm saying here, right? Gleipnir? Oh, Gleipnir does seem good. But I think we'll pick up a Radiance first. There's actually a lot of stuff we can buy that feels nice. We can get Aghanims, right? We can get Gleipnir, we can get Radiance, we can get Kaya and Sange. There's a lot of stuff. What happens if you're old or something? Can't get to the place to renew it. You can't go to jail without ID because they cannot identify you. I think they can still... There's probably still a way. There's actually something in Germany that's like a big... Well, I don't know if it's a big debate, but it's been a bit of a debate regarding like prisons. But you know something that you can go to jail for in Germany? I talked about this before. You can go to jail in Germany for not paying... for not having a train ticket. Now that is a dramatization of the actual thing. So it's not that simple. But... Basically, if you don't have a train ticket, you get fined. And because of the specific, like, legal language used, if you don't pay that fine often enough, right? After you don't pay that fine, you can get another fine for not paying the fine. And then, you know, it just kind of stacks. And if you do that often enough, you eventually have to go to prison. Which is kind of wild, right? Like, that's a little insane, isn't it? Oh my god, there's no creeps anywhere. What am I to do without creeps?
What dangers lie here?
So, yeah. And it's very much go to prison for being poor. It's definitely one of those situations, which is also why a lot of people are saying this is ridiculous. This should not be the case. Funnily enough, this is literal Nazi law. I'm not joking. This is not a joke. This is one of those things where it was just like an unimportant law that was introduced by the Nazis and then just kind of carried over through the new constitution and everything like that. So it's all a bit bizarre.
Why do IDs expire? This don't seem to make any sense.
Look, I'm not the one making the rules, okay? It feels like I am being interrogated for why this works the way it does, and I am not in charge of this. But I do think it does make sense that IDs expire. I mean, you like gotta get a new ID every once in a while, right? Like check that this is still the same person. But yeah.
Flame lights the way.
Okay. Grab myself the bounty here. Steady tear bleed. Alright, I got him. This'll take a little bit, but that's okay. Cool. Each second under the effect of Flame Guard, the enemy receives a Scorch effect. Each charge of this effect increases the incoming damage from Flame Guard by 10%, and the effect stacks up to 6 times. That to me is like why you want to play this. Right, you can see now the Scorch is happening and it actually deals damage. That's the most important thing. So I'm very happy when I managed to get that. Yeah, that amps up our damage so much more. Anyway, I have to get a new ID. That's all I'm saying. That's something I have to do. And I want to do that as soon as possible because it's one of those things where I just want to have it out of mind. So, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll take care of that. Which is gonna be annoying because the City Hall right now is incredibly busy. They are absolutely swamped. Which means I'm probably gonna have to go there and stand in line for a few hours. Which is not gonna be that exciting, to be completely honest, but you know, what can you do? I'm gonna go ahead and grab this.
On and on again.
I'm gonna contest these creeps, for sure. Carry your Game Boy. Dude, if this was 10 years ago, I 100% would be doing that. But what I will be doing is I'm probably just gonna be reading Dragon Ball. That's what I'm still reading Dragon Ball. I made it past the Dragon Ball bit of Dragon Ball, and I'm now at the Dragon Ball Z bit of Dragon Ball. Which I have to say, by the way, all in all, the Dragon Ball bit of Dragon Ball, actually pretty cool. Can you stream in such a place? Not suggesting you do, just wondering. I would imagine there are no rules in place as to why not, but somebody would walk up to me and be like, can you please stop doing that? Right? I don't think there would be like a hard law or something like that where it's like, this is not allowed to be done here. But it would be more like somebody would eventually be like, hey, come on, this is inappropriate. And honestly, I would agree with that. Alright, we are actually doing a pretty good job at dealing damage, aren't we? Nice! Let's go. Cool. Pick up all of that. Let's go back. Man, we actually do quite a lot of damage. What do I buy here?
Fear not the forest.
What do you guys think we should get? Just Aghanims?
All paths find
Is Aghanims good?
serenity.
Gleipnir? You still want to get Gleipnir? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and listen to you, and I'm gonna get a Gleipnir. Although I'm leaning more towards like an E-Blade, but I think Gleipnir is good. I think there's definitely a very valid point there.
Awaits us all.
Man, it does 75 bonus damage per second? That's crazy. That's honestly just a little bit insane. I don't know if I can get there in time.
Roshan has been slain.
Oh, did she get it? Can you all chill? Okay, this is not good. I'm dead. Ah, the dagger.
Don't think you're done with me.
I thought I had it, but not quite. Best part of Dragon Ball were the tournaments. Other than that, it was pretty meh. I gotta say, I disagree a little bit. I liked when Dragon Ball was more of an adventure manga. I thought that was really fun. I mean, it has problems, but there was this one sequence where Goku's fighting a ninja, and the ninja does like his cloning technique that ninjas do. And turns out the guy didn't fucking clone himself. He's just he's just got 3 siblings. He's just a quadruple twin. And all of his siblings dressed up exactly like him. Look, that shit's funny as hell.
No path but through.
There's just a lot of jokes like that in Dragon Ball that are actually genuinely very funny in my opinion. Okay. So, if Flame Guard ends before the full time, all nearby enemies receive a stun for 1.5 seconds, and Flame Guard's cooldown reduces by 10.
I am not ready.
So that seems pretty good.
He must be earned.
Alright.
Harmony must be
Oh, that is nice. Ceremonial robe. I like that.
refused. School gives
Status resistance reduction, and so on.
all action is reaction.
Alright. We need just 300 more gold.
Flame lights the way.
It's a shame that both the Aghanim Scepter and the Aghanim Shard upgrade the same ability. I don't think I can do anything about you, right?
Prepare for a lesson. I need more time. The stone flame flickers.
Oh my god. Ah. It's just not that much damage. Okay. What about Tao's way of flying? Dude, that's fucking funny too. In Dragon Ball, there's one character who flies. And he does it by chopping down a tree and throwing it into a direction and then jumping onto it. It's just so much wild stuff. There's just like dragons and dinosaurs and all of the animals speak and none of it is ever questioned. It's just so whimsical. It's very, very fun in that way. Sorry, I'm just being a bit of a Dragon Ball apologist right now. It has a lot of problems. It's a very, very problematic manga. Alright, and there's really no way to ignore the problematic aspects of it. And I really shouldn't talk about it as if those didn't exist. You can use that method to fly in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, it's very funny. Okay.
Structures fortified.
We will get some movement
Structures
speed.
fortified.
Oh, hey, George on Working Home. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. That is very nice of you. Okay, let's come in here.
The way is clear.
Smoke up, and then we're gonna see if we can mess with this Terrorblade a little bit. Alright, Terrorblade isn't here, that's okay. Oh, Terrorblade died. Well, I guess that answers that question.
What dangers lie?
Gotta say, I didn't really expect that, but, you know, there you have it. Guy having a bit of a rough go at it. A bit of a hard time. We'll get the Fire Remnant stuff, right? I'm thinking E-Blade next. How about that or Aghanim's, but I'm not sure if it's... I'm not sure which one is better.
My fire burns anew. A journey without end.
Also, I'm gonna finish watching TI-10 tomorrow. And then the long-awaited Ultimate TI tier list is gonna happen. And everybody is gonna be so fucking mad. It's gonna be great. Or everybody's gonna be so upset at it.
Disconnection.
Well, that's an awkward moment. Ooh, I gotta go. It's just not enough.
Destiny awaits us all.
It's just not quite enough. Can we still do good against creeps?
Structures fortified.
Should I get a Shiva's Guard right now? That would help against the Wraith King a lot. Probably more than an E-Blade does. I'm wondering, is Shiva's Guard better or is
Harmony must be earned.
or is an E-Blade better? Probably Shiva. I need some armor, but I do have armor. I actually do have armor. No, I'm gonna get the E-Blade.
All paths find serenity.
The thing is, like, while this is active, I actually get, like, what? 12 armor? 12 armor.
Now Petter_G has to round it off.
Hey, almighty Meep dude. Thank you very much.
Flame. All action is reaction.
Alright, here's our E-Blade.
'Tis not yet time. It must be done. Come and learn humility.
It does feel like I need more HP as well. Which is a little bit tricky to get, to be honest.
The road is endless.
Alright, there's a Potch Phantom Assassin. Can I go for this? She's hunting.
But through
Oh no. Is she back to full? No way. Oh man, mom's so slow. Alright. I need to stop her from just like jumping to creeps all the time. Oh no, no, no. Oh, come on now. I am so deeply offended right now. Can you leave me be? I'm sorry, there's creeps and I don't wish to fight right now. Thank you.
Your tower is under attack. Fortified.
Okay. Damn. The problem is that she just like keeps jumping to the creeps and then heals up. I guess really need that Shiva for like healing reduction, right?
Under attack.
I mean, the good news is that we did actually end up getting the kill. It was a bit clunky, it took a long time, but we did end up getting there. We got to 8k, did we? Oh hey, look at that! We did do it! Oh yeah! Peter Grabenisik. Peter, thank you so much. Look at that, we got to 8k. Now that's good news, isn't it? That's very exciting. Gotta go. It's not enough, right? I mean, I've got this again.
Roshan has been slain.
Ooh, maybe. Oh, I got it. It took so long. That was such a long and slow fight. Oh my god. But thank you so much. And thanks George and Drugs for gifting us up to Peter.
The stalwart flame flickers.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a Shiva's guard, thank you. That should still be good.
Destiny awaits us all. Balance.
What do I buy next? Any suggestions?
I shall teach you.
Left Flicker on the floor. Do I care about Flicker? Is Flicker important?
Be wary.
I have a lot of spell ice deal just from these. Hex. Is it just time for Aghanim's? I feel like we're disrespecting the Aghanim's a little bit.
Get your hot dogs here!
Alright, the good news is that we have all of the epics for our abilities here. Hey, Britingus, thanks for the 6 months. Appreciate it.
Walk a warrior's way.
Assassin's contract. Oh. Oh wow. What do I do about Pudge? How would I ever go about doing anything to the Pudge? Hey, we got to 8,000. That's so crazy. That's so good. That's so good. Wait, let me check really quick. We need to add another. We added the 20, and then I've got another 2, 2, 1, so 5. And let's round that up to 12, so 17 minutes. So that goes up to 13, and that goes up. There you go. I got another 17 minutes right there. Bloodthorn with inbuilt Mage Slayer. Yeah. That's just the thing, right? Everybody has Bloodthorn now, so everybody has Mage Slayer. Well, I guess like people kind of stopped buying Bloodthorn for a little while because everybody started buying the purging effects. But now that, you know, it comes with an inbuilt Mage Slayer, why wouldn't you just build a Bloodthorn? It comes with an amazing item just for free, which is so weird. They really gotta decide what the hell they want from, I think from the. Ooh, Stormcrafter is very nice for us, I think. But they really have to decide what they want from the what's it called? Oh, hello. Oh, let me put this down. Just in case. Honey, I'm trying to record here. Yes, I know, the cat is cute, but you're distracting. Bye. No, they gotta decide what to do with the Silver Edge and with the Bloodthorn. Because it does kind of feel like they're just playing a bit of a roulette. Of like randomly placing things on them. Just, you know, whatever they think sounds fun in that particular moment. Now, I'm sure there's a bit more thought that goes into it, but still feels a bit silly. Okay, there's creeps coming here. I'm gonna use this on the Pudge. Because I just wanna kind of like have an eye on him. I'm not planning on actually ganking the Pudge. I just want to know where the hell he's at. I don't like Fey Grenade. Never gotten any use out of that.
I need more time. The stalwart flame flickers.
Take down these.
All paths find serenity.
Movement speed increases, I guess. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem with this hero, right? Like he's got like some magic-based builds and then some physical-based builds, but that means the upgrades for physical and the upgrades for magic, they're not necessarily useful for, you know, kind of like depending on which one you go for. I don't really care about physical upgrades. They don't matter to me.
On and on again.
It's just not particularly helpful.
'Tis not yet time.
Oh, there's a ward there. Gotta make sure we take these down.
What dangers lie here?
Hello. Alright. Let me just deal with it this way then. I will deal with it. I do want to get that. Oh. Well, I'm here. I have some Fey grenades. I guess I might as well bully the Wraith King a little bit. Oh, it doesn't count if I use it from outside the base. Okay. This item is even worse than I thought. Yeah, this is just kind of the problem. You know, you're like a magic-based hero. How are you even gonna deal damage to this? But I think I might be able to get one of them. No. Ooh, kind of scary. We'll be okay. We will be just fine. Maybe that new item turns physical into magic damage? Maybe! But it's kind of expensive, isn't it? Feels a bit expensive for maybe. Hello Noah, how are you doing? Sorry, I've got a cat who is very needy right now, it seems. How are you holding on against these creeps pretty well? We could also try getting more spell lifesteal. Or just HP. Like, what if I just buy a heart? But I think before we do any of that, we'll get ourselves this Aghanim's. And then Aghanim's shard, that is helpful, right? Yeah. Makes them give some vision. I mean, it's not amazing, but we'll take it. Oh, hey, Leah Springs! Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at that, 8,100. How good is that?
The way is clear.
Alright. That is just fantastic. Noah? Oh. Did something die? Did the camera die? No? Okay, we're good. We're good. The cat is under the... Noah! Yeah, you go get back on the couch where you belong. You don't belong under the desk. Cat is climbing around under the desk, which can really only mean one thing. He's gonna go and start chewing something. I don't like that. He's not allowed to do that. Oh my god. I don't know what to do about the Phantom Assassin. I don't know how to interact with her. Oh, Patch actually got 2 kills. I mean, this is kind of an interesting build, but it just feels like it's missing something to actually kill people with. I'm surprised that this is doing so well. Maybe I'm building it wrong? Like maybe I'm doing something weird?
Has been slain.
Should be illegal for streamers to keep default unplug sounds. You scared me. Well, you gotta blame the cat. Look at this cat. Look at him just innocently pretending to be cute. Look at this. Look at this bullshit. Absolutely unacceptable.
What must be discovered? To be second wisely. It must be done. The stalwart flame flickers.
Against a Phantom Assassin, I need what? I need what? Trident, Giant's Ring? Is Giant's Ring good? Oh shit. Root's done. I'm big now. I'm not convinced that that is useful, but I am big.
Harmony must be
I also don't like this, but it'll be okay. Look at how big we are. There's some property that is not described anywhere. I don't think I'm so good at invading like that. My problem is that I do AoE damage. So I'm just kind of helping the Wraith King clear. It was definitely a bit of an opportune moment, but oh well. We just saved Wraith King. Well,
in all things.
I guess. You know, maybe we saved him, maybe we didn't. I think he would have been fine anyway. I don't see him as being so weak that he would die to something like that. Fallen Sky. That seems actually pretty useful. Funnily enough, one of the few times I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm kind of down for Fallen Sky. Some more magic damage. And a blink. It's pretty good on Ember. Okay, we'll get ourselves the explosion for the fire remnants. Oh, there's Mirror Shield. Ah, it gotta be Mirror Shield, right? What do you guys think is better, Mirror Shield or Fallen Sky?
Tis not yet time.
It's kind of a tricky one. Sorry, I was saying something like, I think there's some property that makes this be based on our HP. It used to say that in the tooltip, but it doesn't say that anymore. So I'm guessing that that's just still the case. It wasn't removed, just from the tooltip. Look, it wouldn't be Dota if it didn't have bad tooltips. Hello, friend. How's it going? Alright, that's one kill. Oh shit, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Warrior's way.
Your tower is under attack.
Okay, I got them. I managed to prevent most of them from getting there.
Your tower is under attack.
I need more time.
Your tower is under attack.
Good. We'll be fine.
Your tower is under attack.
It's all good.
Destiny awaits us all. Be wary.
Slightly awkward in the timing, but nothing too bad. Buy ourselves the essence of speed. Oh. Well, that's a bad moment.
Season is over.
Well, kind of rude. Kind of rude. What happened to Custom Hero Clash? You know, this question keeps coming up a bit. And I guess I did kind of take the videos regarding it down. I'm just gonna give you a bit of an abridged version. And I'm gonna leave out a lot of stuff. And if you want to know the other stuff, then somebody else can explain it to you. I'm not gonna go ahead and do that right now. But the abridged version is that essentially
It must be
one day I had a bit of a conversation with the creator of Custom Hero Clash, Chaos, who was being a jerk, like he usually was being. Just kind of a giant ass. And it kind of got started because he was planning to steal 1x6 and create a copy of it and upload that to the workshop and use bots to bully Xeno out of the arcade. So I yelled at him about that. And then he was like, well, you're playing Custom Hero Clash on video and on stream. And you know that I stole that too. You know that I stole that from Custom Hero Chaos. And then I was like, after some consideration, I was like, I agree. And that was the last time I played it. I was like, you know what? I think you're right. I shouldn't play this. So I stopped playing it. And that's it.
the stalwart flame flickers.
Alright. Cool, we made it. It's all not a problem. Where, honestly speaking, should never have in any way... Are you just spamming these on me? Can you give me a goddamn break for a moment?
No path, but
Somebody is absolutely insisting on killing me right now.
the road is in this.
Well, that is kind of annoying, not gonna lie. But yeah, it was one of those things where, honestly speaking, probably should never have made any videos about the mode. But, you know, hindsight is 20/20, and I try to always be better when I learn something new. Oh my god. You know, when I learn something that, you know, should change my behavior, I try to change my behavior. So that was a case where, no, I agree. I definitely should not have ever promoted Custom Hero Clash in any way, because it is just a stolen version of Custom Hero Chaos. And that's not cool, right? That's not okay. So I stopped. That's what happened.
Your base is under
Alright,
attack.
to a certain extent, you gotta have some principles.
Your
How rude. I don't know how I can fight against this.
This flame is forever. All action is reaction. A journey without end. 'Tis not yet time.
Oh my god. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna need to buy back.
A warrior's way.
Fuck. It's not enough. Oh my god. Seriously? That poison? That got me? Ah. Yeah, I don't know. How do you guys feel about this build? Yeah, I mean, I'm dead. I am dead. Maybe I need to build different items? I feel like my item build was alright. But I guess it's not. I mean, Phantom Assassin is just a really, really strong hero, I think. Ooh, Wraith King might be in trouble. Yeah. You got me with that last one. I think the build is just bad. It's a little weird. I mean, the thing is that, like, you gotta be a little careful with statistics, right? It is easy to fall into the trap of saying, ah, no, but it has high win rates on the stats side, so it must be good. But that's just not necessarily true, right? Like, that's just not how that necessarily works. Just because it has a high win rate on the stats side doesn't mean it's actually good. But I don't know what I could have really done differently with this Flame Guard build. I suppose maybe I should have built more HP. I mean, I was thinking about getting a heart. But one of the problems I was having, it's just so difficult for me to get any of these kills here. Right? Like, the Putch is tanky. I mean, Phantom Assassin is just really strong. And it feels like, honestly speaking, it's so difficult now to make any sort of caster work ever since that Bloodthorn change. Like, again, in case you're not familiar, but Bloodthorn now builds with a Mage Slayer. So you just get a free Mage Slayer in build. You don't have to do anything for it. You just get it. And honestly speaking, it is an absolutely irresponsible rework from Valve's side. I cannot believe they did that. It's just so wild to me. I don't know why they would do that. Because it's not necessarily something that I really even see the point of for normal Dota. But for custom games, for 1x6, just absolute disaster. Now, of course, yeah. They're not gonna keep that in mind, right? They're not gonna actually build Dota around 1x6. Like, I don't expect them to do that either. But I do have to say, part of me wishes that Xeno reverted that change. Because I've played 2 games of 1x6 today. And in both games, I tried to play a caster. And in both games, as soon as somebody had a Bloodthorn, it just felt like I couldn't do anything anymore. Because you just don't do enough damage, right? You just do not do enough damage. I mean, E-Blade, yeah, it's kind of nice, I guess. But to be honest, like, you kind of preferred your Bloodstorm because you could kind of snowball with that at the very least. Okay. Kind of mad you didn't check PA profile. Look, I don't think I should be required to check the profile of everybody that joins the lobbies every time I play. Alright? Somebody's gonna join and be a jerk, then let them. There's not much I can do about it. But I don't think the PA did necessarily do anything wrong here. I mean, it is kind of a bit of a boring hero to pick, I'm not gonna lie. But in the end, you know what? Sometimes you just don't quite make it, and I think we just didn't quite make it here. We put up a good fight overall. But it just wasn't quite good enough. Yeah, it was an interesting one. I hope it does. I need one of these guys to die here soon. Not that they farm forever against these creeps. Because I don't mind. You know what? We didn't get a high placement here. But I think we still got to see a fun build. I do kind of wonder if I should have gotten a heart. Right? Or maybe like maybe I should have gotten a Heaven's Halberd. That actually feels pretty good. If I get a Heaven's Halberd, I can kind of see that being good. I don't know. I feel like there's some different items I should have gone for. But heals you for a maximum 6% health per second. Flame guard damage increases by a maximum of 60%. So it says maximum 60%. I think it's 60% of our HP though. Alright, there's Pudge. Yeah, Pudge is so good. Pudge is also just an absolute king hero. But he also gets, look at this, just, you don't do damage. And before, you at least had to buy an item that may not be ideal. Right? You had to buy a Mage Slayer, which is not that strong. Or you could upgrade that to a Spellbreaker, which, while it's not a terrible item, I mean, it just doesn't have the damage output of something like, I don't know, Daedalus or Skadi, right? It's just not on that same level. So, now that you get it as just part of the Bloodthorn, I mean, that changes the entire playing field. I mean, look at how strong of an item this is. It even gives you plus 20 magic resistance.
Structures fortified.
You know, magic resistance. The value that is given in absolute numbers. They just don't care about tooltips, do they? They just don't give a shit. I just saw that. They don't care at all. You know, like, Xeno gets it right. 20% is here. It says 20% here too. No, it's just 20. It's just 20 magic resistance on that Bloodthorn. It's kind of like a similar problem where for a little while, the diffusal blade was really, really broken in this mode. And part of it was like, it had a really high mana burning effect. Right? When you upgrade it, it had a really high mana burning effect. And then it has decent stats, and it has the perching. And I told Xeno, what you need to do with the item is you don't need to nerf the active effect. The active effect is actually fine, right? The active effect dispels you, and it heals you, and it's actually really nice. It's really powerful. But that's not the problem with the item. The actual problem with the item was that it has a high mana burn. Because mana burn is generally an effect that needs to be kind of weak or difficult to get, because it's very powerful, right? It's just a strong effect all around. And the fact that it was really easy to get in a powerful way on an item that already has good benefits, that already helps you out in other ways, that was the real problem. Oh, we are protecting the tower for a moment. Really? Get absolutely wrecked. That's funny as hell. Oh, that's cute that you can do that now. That didn't actually used to work. I've tried that before and it didn't used to work. I guess Xeno added the option to deny yourself. That's funny. That is very, very funny. Right, but it's one of those things where if an item that has good effects also does another thing that should be hard to get, that's a problem. Items can have good effects, right? Items can have really strong effects, like a Satanic. But the thing about a Satanic is it is only really a Satanic. Like, the most utility it has is a Dispel, right? Like, that's the most it can do. And that's good. I'm not telling you that that's bad. Satanic is a powerful item, but it's only lifesteal. That's what it does. It gives you lifesteal, right? While there are, you know, like other utility items that offer things that are maybe, you know, like BKB, I think is a prime example. BKB is kind of bad stats for the cost, right? It's just not actually that strong in terms of like what it actually offers. But that's okay because the effect is really powerful. Now imagine BKB also had good stats on top of that. I don't know. That's why they removed status resistance from Satanic. Exactly, right? You want a Satanic anyway. And now it just comes with status resistance on top of that. That just doesn't work. That's a problem. So oftentimes, I know this may seem counterintuitive, but oftentimes the actual right way of nerfing these kinds of things is not to take away the thing that makes, like, it's not a way to take the thing that makes them powerful. It's not to take away the broken aspect, but it is to take away the utility.
Honor to be chosen for death.
Yeah, Putch just doesn't do damage. I gotta say, I don't know how you guys feel about this whole Bloodthorn situation, but I think the Bloodthorn, as it exists, is just incredibly unhealthy to this game mode. Like, the Putch just doesn't do damage. Right? Like, I get that the PA is super strong, right? She was very powerful. And of course, she's gonna be able to utilize that. But at the same time, it feels like Putch should be doing damage, and he's just not actually able to do so. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe not the greatest game today, I apologize for that a little bit. But it is late, and I want to be able to take a day off tomorrow, so this is just gonna have to do. I hope you forgive me. I think we still had some fun. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.